franchise long, get back to championship contention, that's for sure.
Well, when you take Sue Bird off your roster and Brianna Stewart and many more, it takes a while. You have to figure out the new faces and the new pieces, and boy, how great has it been to add Nneka Ogwumike and Skylar Diggins-Smith to this 2024 team.
3 new players on the floor for Seattle, and they do a nice job defensively, forcing the 24-second shot clock violation the last few games. And I guess with the bigs in there for Dallas, they don't run the floor as well as Seattle's bigs, which helps Seattle get some advantages in that area.
Well, and I think the steals have been a huge factor. Live ball turnovers means the defense is not set, they're retreating, and Seattle's just so good in transition.
Here's Howard. This is what Dallas is good at. That's getting the ball inside. They missed that shot, however.
Yeah, you just got to keep McCowan out of that restricted, the restricted space. Just if you can push her out, you give yourself a much higher percentage of getting a stop.
Sammy Whitcomb driving in, kick out. Mercedes well within her range, but that one's off the mark. Wimbawala attacking Nneka Ogwumike. Oh, look at the hook pass. Ball loose on the floor though, and Jules got it. And Seattle getting more fast break points. Whitcomb, the trail, and off the back iron. That one looked good.
Good decision by Jewell Loyd. Teaira McCowan was standing in the paint, clogging it up, kicked it to Sammy.
Sims drawing contact, doing a nice job of going right in on Victoria Vivians. And
able to do it with ease because of the great ball movement on Saturday in the 97-76 victory. But that is here with 2.
Dallas led 13-8, Seattle on a 9-2 push right now, make it 9-3 as the second is good and approaching the 2-minute mark here in the first quarter. Seattle at 43%, Dallas an even 50%, 6 of 12. Aaron pass there, though picked up by Mercedes Russell. 10 on the shot clock, she'll hold. Jewell back cuts, can't get it to her. Good defense here by Dallas with 5 on the shot clock. Nneka spins, fires, back iron, and taken by Natasha Howard. Sims against Loyd. Stays with her on the baseline. Now Ogwumike, step back 3, that one's off. There's a beautiful move there. Nneka Ogwumike, my goodness. And sometimes the C's, they run offense so well that sometimes the C's just part and you just get ridiculously easy looks. The biggest lead of the game for Seattle's at 3 here. And Natasha Howard going the other way and scores. And she has an opportunity to tie the puppy up at 19.
Nneka Ogwumike, the show and go. This is, you learn this when you're really
amazing. Here's Nneka in her 11th year, and she is still playing better than her Hall of Fame career average.
I think that she looks like she could play a whole lot longer. We saw somebody do it, and Sue Bird able to play her Diggins-Smith.
So 2 fouls on Ezi Magbegor, 2 on Mercedes Russell. So both of the bigs for Seattle in a bit of foul trouble here early, and that could be a little bit of a problem, especially when Kalani Brown and Teaira McCowan are getting easy buckets in the paint, and that time was Brown.
Well, Dallas has been better in their half-court offense today. Already 20 points on the board.
Vivians has it. Drives in, kicks Whitcomb. 3 on the way, off the mark. Dallas with the rebound. Wimbawala now. They'll try to go all the way over the top, and oh, Sammy Whitcomb got it.
Napping, but Sammy got there to knock it out of bounds.
Wimbawala going one-on-one. She'll fire over Vivians, no good, and Seattle can hold for the last.
Wimbawala not able to hit. She's been held down here in the first quarter effectively by Seattle's defense.
Russell comes to screen, 4 seconds left. Now to Joyner Holmes. That one's way off the mark. As the Butler
on one side and his assistant coach Rick Mahorn on the other, saying,
you have to have a tough basketball team. You have Bill Laimbeer and Rick Mahorn on the bench. Nice feed too. Mercedes Russell for the layup there, and Seattle is back up 1. Now Seattle did not lead at the end of a quarter. Why is that important? Well, they're 11-1 when they lead or are tied at the end of the first quarter of play. They are 1-5. They're also 9-0 in holding teams to 20 or fewer in the first quarter. They did not do that as well. There's a three on the way by Skylar Diggins-Smith, off the mark. Uzun into the game for Dallas here to run the point. She started on Saturday and had a tough time with Skylar Diggins-Smith. And Uzun's already out again. She had a rough time. Gumbawale against Horston. Sheldon now deep post position by Monique Billings, but they don't get it to her. Gumbawale again to Billings. Working on Joyner Holmes. Shot blocked by Holmes, coming the other way. Stood her ground very nicely. Directing traffic is Skylar. Screen and roll, Holmes. She'll take it right in and lay it up with the left hand. Joyner Holmes, nicely done there. Set up by Skylar Diggins-Smith.
The double team went to trap Skylar Diggins-Smith. She got rid of it quickly to Holmes on the roll, and then she just had the weak side. 5'8" Ogunbowale to beat.
You saw there, Holmes had a season-high 6 and kicks it to a wide-open J.C. Sheldon. That is way long, and Jordan Horston tracks down the rebound and is fouled by Natasha Howard. But that's actually probably a good foul by Natasha, because Seattle would have been on the move again. And now Natasha Howard, so no foul trouble there.
Now Seattle had that big advantage in fouls drawn and free throws. And so far it's Dallas that has earned more whistles.
Here's Jewel, that's strong as well.
Now, Seattle's offense in the half court has not gotten in rhythm yet.
Gumbawale crossover dribble multiple times. Now to the corner, Sheldon. 12 on the shot clock, dumping it in. Here's Brown, one-on-one baseline. Looked at the basket, instead kicks it out, and looks like she stepped on the line. Turnover on Dallas.
Defense, it's been Skylar Diggins-Smith who spent some time on Ogunbowale. Now it's Jordan Horston has the check.
And Skylar Diggins-Smith right to the window.
Pressure the basketball.
Oh, good back cut. Great find by Ogunbowale inside to Howard for the layup.
And that's how you beat pressure. Basketball, you have to set tough screens. That time it was Howard with the good back cut.
How about Natasha Howard in her old home? 10 points, 5 rebounds already for the former Storm champion. Oh, back cutting is Jewel Lloyd. And Nneka Ogwumike finds her and feeds her with an easy pass for the layup.
And that's a play. Nneka saw Jewel. Jewel knew the timing.
Tough shot. Seattle chooses not to run here. Noel wants them to. Saying, let's go, let's go. Diggins-Smith. Poke free. Nice defense by Arike. Up top to Sims. And Dallas does not throw it away. Last touch by Horston. So almost enough.
Sims was denying the wing and got caught.
Howard tries to stay hot. This one's off the mark. And it'll be Storm basketball as it went off of her. Dallas just 1 of 6 in the second quarter here. Seattle's been able to march their lead out to 5. Jewel trying to extend that with the left hand, and she'll go to the free throw line where she absolutely lived on set.
Difficult. She will ride it all the way into the lane, and you are forced to foul. She's either going to get an open fadeaway, or you're going to foul her. And she, the other day, it's an automatic deuce. You feel like